What I'm saying, Thrasher, is heavy metal music is fine. I used to have a rock band myself.
Ooh. What'd you do?
I'm not against rock music.
I guess you guys covered all the Archie songs, huh, Wally?
I'm not against rock music. I'm not against heavy metal, but I am against heavy metal satanic music that promotes satanic worship and the taking of drugs. And I say that kind of rock is a disgrace, isn't it? Yeah! Now let's get on to...
I think you're just as victimized as the rest. Misinterpretation.
You can't misinterpret.
You misinterpret the song.
Ozzy Osbourne is being sued as the result of a youth killing himself after listening to his recording of Suicide Solution.
Anybody that knows rock music is well aware of this.
All right, okay. So this is the whole thing. Why do these rock artists like Ozzy Osbourne, why do they get into that negative kind of thing, that brainwashing? Because a lot of... Will you knock it off?
Hold it. Can I explain to you about the song? Because you obviously don't know.
Let me ask you the question. Why do they get into the kind of things where on the record album covers there are satanic symbols? Why do they get into the lyrics where they mention suicide, 666, devil worship over and over and over again, planting the seed into a lot of sick minds? Sure, a lot of these kids are taking drugs while they're listening to this music, but this music is planting the seeds in their brains, and Suicide Solution led to one kid hearing that song and killing himself. That's wrong, isn't it?
Okay.
How do you answer that?
Let me address that one particular song, Suicide Solution, since you seem so bent on tearing this to pieces.
Okay.
First of all, that case has been thrown out of court. Second of all, the interpretation of the song has nothing to do with the actual act of suicide as being the solution, Wally.
Yeah, but they don't...
Wait. Solution, the song is actually about the singer of AC/DC who died as a result of alcohol poisoning, and the suicide solution being referred to in the song is actually the demon alcohol.
Ozzy Osbourne is the same freako, and I know because I had friends who went to one of his concerts, and you know, he's the same man who, and this is the honest-to-God truth, because I had friends who went to his concert, he threw 3 little puppies, live puppies, into the audience, swear to God, and he said, my concert will not continue until someone slits their throats and throws them back on the stage, and the kids in the audience did it, and then the concert continued. Is that sick? Now, that's the kind of brain control that those people have.
Absolute
That's the kind of people they are.
Show business, I guarantee you anything they threw in the audience was a dummy.
That's show business. It was
Get
true.
out of here.
They were real life puppies. And
your friends saw it. Wally's got friends. Whoa! I'm learning something tonight.
And you should also learn something. He's the same guy that has taken these damn birds or whatever, or rats, and bites their heads off. This is the kind of maniac.
It was a rubber bat. He was trying to get a record contract.
Let me list off some more satanic bands that have hidden satanic messages in the songs. Possessed, AC/DC.
Oh, here we go.
AC/DC.
One of those popular rock bands in the country.
They have
They mention
hidden
the word
messages.
hell in their song. Oh.
One more. King Diamond.
King Diamond does a very, very satanic type show, and does in fact profess to be a
devil worshiper. And you play that on your station.
No, we do not.
Oh, you do.
We do not play King Diamond.
Well, you play all the rest, don't you?
Well, yes, we do.
Okay, all the others.
This is
Iron Maiden.
You're blowing this thing out of proportion.
Iron Maiden had a song called "Number of the Beast."
Number of the Beast.
Where 6. Oh, you like that, you moron? Who said that? You're out of here. Get him out of here. Get that guy out of here. Get him out. Get him out of the audience. You're out. Out. Get him out. Get him out. You're gone.
Wait a minute, I protest.
You're gone.
I protest. That guy has...
You're gone.
Stay right there. Stay right there. That guy has every bit of right to be in this studio and listen to this program, as anyone has the right to make a choice as to whether to listen or whether or not to listen to the show.
I draw the rules here. If this guy wants to applaud satanic music, then I say he's out of here. How about
I guess Thomas Jefferson is whipping around in his grave right now.
Backward masking? How about backward masking when they, and I've seen it on many, not just Geraldo, on many shows, on Fox,
I
on
wouldn't believe a thing Geraldo said
NBC.
ever
How
again.
about backward masking, where they spread satanic messages? When you play the record back, it gives you satanic messages.
I've heard all the arguments, and I've never, ever been convinced that one of those so-called backwards masked messages, save for the one I'm going to demonstrate for you here in a few minutes, because I have brought one with me. I have absolute proof of the hogwash of this backwards masking thing, that there is no positive proof, evidence that there are satanic messages backward masked in the records.
I say
it's
there
foolish.
is.
It's stupid. Am I right about this?
No.
Who's that?
Go ahead, yes.
For one thing, Wally, I've been listening to Iron Maiden, Judas Priest for years. I am now...
I can tell. You look like a freako.
I am now...
Hold it now. Hold it.
Now
You look like Ozzy
I am
Osbourne
now
and
a
Judas
cable
Priest rolled up in
TV producer. I am an intern at the station where Mr. Thrasher works
Well,
at.
I wouldn't brag about that,
But wait,
pal.
here's my question. Why do you attack Ozzy Osbourne and Judas Priest when there's bands like Slayer and Dark Angel that don't have to backward mask these messages? They just come right out and say it.
I'm against every band, whether they backward mask it, whether they say it on their album covers or in the music itself. What I'm saying is any band that plays or promotes Satanism is wrong, is leading our kids down the wrong track, and I say it is sick. Many leading psychologists across the nation back me up, and they tell me, yes, Wally, this kind of music by Motley Crue and AC/DC and Iron Maiden and Black Sabbath, they are definitely hurting young kids, are definitely leading them into Satanism, satanic cults, and the kind of things these young kids do in these satanic cults while listening to your kind of music. They kill each other, they drink human blood. That's the kind of thing that this music is promoting.
I appreciate your support on this
thank you
and your open-mindedness
Now,
about this thing. Obviously, we're dealing with a man here who is not well-versed in the subject.
I am
appreciate
very
your
well
candor.
versed in the subject. I know what
You're as
Satanism can
closed-minded about
do.
this, Wally, as everything else that you talk about.
Your kind of music can lead kids into satanic cults where they kill, where they drink blood, where they kill babies. That's the kind of thing that this kind of music promotes. Now, you said that you have a little bit of a...
Yes, I do.
What?
You're
An
making such a
example?
big hoop-de-doo, a big holler about backwards masking, and I'm certain that everyone in the audience here is familiar with the term backwards masking, all right? And we're talking, people have brought up instances, Led Zeppelin records, Judas Priest records. A little poll here. Wally, obviously your audience here has been listening to some of this
Just
kind of
some
music
of your
here.
freakos that you brought in with you,
I
that's
didn't
all.
bring a soul here. No, absolutely
Go ahead,
not.
go
These
ahead,
guys
go ahead, give me
are
the-
obviously clean-cut kids. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
I have
fan club. That's his fan club over there. That
well,
you
I'm saying, those are clean-cut American kids.
You paid them all.
They're doing okay.
You paid them all to applaud you, you moron. Now go ahead and let's hear your example.
Backwards masking. I have, in fact, brought one piece of backwards masking that is... It is, in fact, backwards masking. I discovered it on a record myself, an Ozzy Osbourne record that you will probably be familiar with, Flying High Again. I'm going to play about 15, 20, 25 seconds of it so that you will, in fact, hear this piece of backwards mask, this message, and that you will see and hear for yourself that it is totally harmless.
Okay, let's hear the
It's a
backwards.
joke. Back that up.
Wally's on